Hey guys, I wanted to come live because I thought, Friday night, I got nothing better to do. John's got to work in the morning, so I'm going to stay up a little bit later. And I thought we might talk about what happened at Homesteaders of America conference, and I can show you my new shirts because I've not shown anybody. You guys may have seen them. For those of you who were at the conference, you did see them. You did see them, but for those of you who were not, you may have caught a glimpse of them because I was wearing one. But this is my new shirt. This is what you can order. And they say, love you, bye. Because that is the one thing I say at the end of every single video. The way you order these, you can order these from me, or you can also order Southern Mama's Coffee Break shirts. They're going to be white shirts with the logo on them. The ones with the sparkles are awesome. Yeah, you can order. The fun part about it is like if you get these from me, like I'm going to a meet and greet, and we'll have to talk about that in a minute. We're going to be doing, yeah, the shirt is see-through when I hold it up in the light, Tim. When we go to the meet and greet, I'm going to be bringing these shirts with me to sell these. But if you're wanting any of these shirts, they come in sizes newborn to 6X. You can get them in any color you want. You can get the font in any color that you want. You can get them glittery. Like, she can do sky's the limit. You can get them in hoodies, long sleeve shirts. You can get them in like car decals, coffee mugs, whatever you want, she can do it. I'm sure one of my moderators could probably post the link. The place that you would contact to purchase these would be graceandrubies.net. You pull that up, that has all of her information, and you just contact her. She and I made a business deal because the last time I tried to sell shirts, I bought a ton of shirts. Like I bought like $300-400 worth of shirts, and I sold like 4. And that was it. And so I ended up, and like all the family were like, oh, we want a shirt. So I was like giving shirts away, and it ended up costing me just like a whole lot of money. So this way she can make them on demand. She said it takes about 7 days. Like you'll order it and you'll get it within 1 week. Because she does custom make every single one of them. So that is the good part about it. Look at my hair, y'all. I look a hot mess. So I was going to do a Q&A and let you guys ask me anything you wanted to know. And so I posted it on Instagram, and the only person who commented on it was Amy Fuel. And the question that she had was, how do I keep my teeth so white? And I was just like, you're such a goober. How do I keep my teeth so white? It's called Crest 3D. Crest White 3D. But no, Grace, there you go. Grace and Ruby's Boutique. So you just contact her. There's either an email or you can she's trying to get the website up, but it's going to cost her a lot of money to be able to get it up. So she's kind of like trying to sell shirts to make the money to get the website up. Now, not only can you order these shirts from her, howdy Alderman Farms. Not only can you order these shirts from her, you can also get the Southern Mama's Coffee Break shirts. And here's the thing. You guys know a lot of people were asking me about getting the Southern Mama's Coffee Break mugs. I wanted to get you guys the mugs, but the mugs cost me like $8 to make, and then they cost me like $8 to ship. And I did not think you guys wanted to pay almost $20 for a coffee mug. So when I talked to her about it, she said, you know, with the shipping really expensive, shipping a shirt is really inexpensive and it's not going to add to it. So what she decided to do is for $25, you get the shirt and the coffee mug. That's the only way to get the coffee mugs. And they're no longer going to be the Tiffany blues. They will be white with Tiffany blue writing. The only way you can get a Tiffany blue mug is if you see me in person. That's like the only way. And I think I've only got like 6 or 7 of those left. So once those are gone, those are gone. I think 2 families got some. Mr. Hope is actually in the shower. He is going to bed. He has to work. His job was, if you're wondering, I've got a cough drop in my mouth, and I'm just going to warn you now. This live stream probably will contain a lot of me coughing. If you're wondering what the boxes are, these are actually boxes that are full of the coffee mugs and all the stuff from the conference, because ask me if I've unpacked. Yes, you found out how expensive it is to mail to Canada today. I did. If you guys are wondering, Life of MIL Wife, Mill Wife, it's Military Wife. She is in Canada. Her name originally on there was Kelly. Kelly is the one who sent us the treats from Canada. And today, I mailed her a box full of Southern treats. And I was just like it was so funny. You should have seen me in the store. I was walking through the store and I was like, think Southern. Like, what is something that we would eat that we just take for granted that somebody in Canada may not know? Big John wants to say hi to Little John. He's watching. Okay. He said as soon as he gets out of the shower, he's going to get in on the chat, but he's got to lay down. He's tired. He's real tired. His job was like, oh, so you enjoyed your 4 or 5 days off? Good, because now you're working 21 days straight with no day off, because they're sweet like that. Yeah, I'm excited for you too. She's going to make a video, so you guys go check out her channel. She's going to be doing a video on that, and she's going to taste test Southern treats. And I can, yeah, bless his heart. Yeah, he's not happy about it. And I told him, I was like, I feel so bad because you guys have no idea. The conference was a blast. It was fun. It was great meeting everybody. But we worked. Like, we got there like Thursday. I'm telling you, I'm going to cough a lot. Is there supposed to be your shirts on the boutique? No, the shirts are not on the boutique website. You actually have to contact her and request the shirt. Until she pre-sells some of these, she's not going to be able to put an actual like links to things. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, Aldermans, I'm so tired. And what's worse, hey Rusty, what's worse is I got really sick like the whole time. I don't know if Nunda heard me or not. We stayed one night in the cabin with Nunda. I coughed all night. And then we got there Thursday. So Friday night, I coughed all night. And then I've literally, Maria, I literally have coughed all night long for days on end. Nothing has stopped it. I have tried like herbal remedies. I've tried earlier, and when you and hubby arrived, you said, I can park wherever I want to. Yeah, that's what I said to Amy. I was like, I can park wherever I want to, because she's looking at me crazy. Because we like, instead of pulling into a parking space, we like ran through 3. I do what I want. People should realize by now that I do what I want. Like, I mean, you can't have chickens. I do what I want. I have little kids sneaking up out of the bed. Olivia, get back in bed. Mm-hmm. So, you rebel, you, right? So, we just had, like, the best time. I even told my mom on the ride home. I called her and I was like, hey, Livy, come here. Hold on, Nunda. I even told my mom on the way home, come here. Nunda wants to say hi. And then you got to get back in bed, okay? Come here. Tell him, say hi.
Hi.
Say, I'm in my jammas.
I am in my jammas.
Are you? Are you ready to go to bed?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go watch your movie. Love you.
Maybe.
You're very beautiful. No, you're not getting a phone. Go get in the bed. That does not mean. Do you want to say hi too?
Yeah.
Okay. Butter has to say hi.
Hi.
Okay, go get in bed.
What?
Whoa.
That's what you get.
Tripping over a dollhouse.
Not funny,
Quit laughing at her, Solomon. That's not bunny butter. Okay. So when we got there, I cannot get rid of this cough. I can't shake it. I've tried herbal teas. I've tried like herbal remedies, home remedies. I've been on cough medicine. Mars in the bathroom. And I literally have been sleeping with cough drops in my mouth. I pulled off one of our cushions off of our couch, and I have it in the bed, and then I have my pillows. So I'm literally sleeping sitting up, because when I lay down, it makes the coughing worse, and nothing is getting rid of it. Last night was the only night But I didn't cough too bad. Oh, see you later, Alderman. Maybe one day I can stop this. But last night was the first night that I actually slept all night without coughing. Let me tell you what I did. I took allergy medicine. I took cough medicine. I drank a shot of whiskey, and I slept with a cough drop in my mouth with my pillow elevated, and I didn't cough. Like, I'm getting desperate. Very desperate. So I don't know what my deal is. So I wasn't getting good rest anyway. Poor Nunda and Jason and Tangi, they were all like talking and having a good time. And Robin and like all of them were there. Like all the families were there. And you look over and I'm on the couch and I'm like with my head back, mouth wide open, dead asleep. I was tired because I was so excited about us leaving. I'd only slept for 2 hours. And so like it's like 10 o'clock at night, which is past my bedtime anyway. And then I've only slept 2 hours. And y'all don't understand. Like, I'm one of those people. I need a diffuser with eucalyptus. Yeah. Yeah, I passed totally out. Like, I was out. And I climbed up in the loft and I laid down and I coughed and I coughed and I coughed. Like, I woke up around 1:15 and I never could go back to sleep because all I could do was cough. If you hear a little weird sound in the background, I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. It's, I got a little bunny. One of my neighbors, one of my sweet neighbors, she's real sweet. Her and her family are going on vacation, so I'm babysitting a bunny, and I had to go across and like take care of her chickens every day. I did not miss that. This sounds strange, but if you put Vicks Vapor Rub on your feet and sleep with socks, it will help a lot. I'll do anything. Like, I'm desperate. I'll do anything. Hi, Ava Lee. So, yeah, still sick. I will try it Suburban. I'll give that a whirl and see if that keeps me from coughing so hard. So when we got there, I was so excited, so pumped up, passed out. Next morning we got up, we went to the conference area, and we worked from, what time did we get there? Like 10? We worked from like 9:45-ish to, I think we left out at 4 o'clock and people were still working, and we left so that we could go and check into the hotel. We checked into our hotel, went and got something to eat, and came back. Here's where the fun started. See, Amy and everybody else, they told you about the speakers that came, and like they tell you the, oh, thank you for so and so. Now I'm gonna tell you the fun stuff that happened behind the scenes that nobody saw. So first off, even working together was fun. You would think moving 80 bazillion chairs and moving bleachers and stuff like that would be exhausting, which it was. I'll give you that. Like, it was tiring. But at the same time, gargle 2 fingers of bourbon every hour for 4 hours before bed. Be sure to swallow it. That's the way to go to bed, I suppose. I'm glad I went home. Yeah, Tim was there. Everybody helped out. We marked off for vendor spaces. I think Daryl from Two Families done that. And then all those chairs. All the chairs. But we were like conference ninjas. Like, we were setting stuff up super fast. Amy was expecting us to be there until like 5 something. No, like, we were almost finished closer to 4, and we probably would have done it a little bit faster if we hadn't been like talking and trying to hang out more than we were doing anything else. But after that, we left, got something to eat, came back to the hotel, and Big Bear texted me and he was like, "Where you guys at?" And I was like, "We're back at our hotel now. You guys want to come hang over?" And he was like, "Yeah, you gonna come hang over and come over and hang out?" And he was like, "Yeah, sure." So the next thing I know, I open the door. Jason and Robin come in. Howard from Homesteading with the Cases. All show up and start hanging out in our room. And we're talking and stuff. And then Tangi and Jackie show up. So then it was like a real party. And Tangi cracked me up. Like, she ran across the room and like launched into my bed. But here was the fun part. We stayed in there, I know, until close to 10 o'clock. Just yakking. Sorry I'm late. I was on the phone with me, Madre. That's okay, Mom. It's okay. I'm just yakking. So we ended up hanging out, staying until like, they were probably closer to 10 o'clock. Went to bed, coughed all night, got up the next morning, conference time. I was so excited. So this is what happens. We get in the SUV, and I text Tangi, and I was like, are you guys up yet? And she was like, we're supposed to already be leaving for the conference, and my family's taking forever. Like, she's fussing, and she's like, I'll be there as soon as I can. Tell everybody I'm sorry. And I was like, okay, no big deal. It's okay, Barton family. I'm still trying to get through everyone's videos of the conference. I made like a playlist. So if you guys want to go onto the channel, you can look through a playlist. And I think every time I keep checking it every day. And every time somebody posts a new conference video or anything related, like I'll try to add it so I'm not missing anyone. But I'm sure there's possibilities that I've missed somebody. But I told him, I was like, okay, we got to go. We're going to be there early. He's like, all right. He's like, what time we got to be there? And I was like, we got to be there by like 6:30. Okay, he said. We get in the car. And it's like 6. We're 7 minutes away from the conference. And I said, it's time to get white girl wasted. I want Starbucks. So I went to Starbucks and we get done. First off, I'm sure you saw this in the vlog if you watched it. I told them my last name. And she was like, oh, Naomi. Now, I have heard and seen on social media that people on Instagram especially complain that Starbucks always screws up their name. It's never happened to me because I've never, like, I don't know, like, I don't know what the deal was, but she was like, Naomi, what? So she like puts it down, and then they call they're like, Naomi, and John's going, go ahead, Naomi, go get your coffee. Get away from me. So I went and got my coffee. We get in the SUV. This is the fun part. So I put it in the GPS because it's dark, and we've only been to the conference area one time. So I wasn't really sure where we were going, and it was really dark, and it was kind of early, so I was just like, let's put it in the GPS. So we put it in the GPS. And my GPS apparently was drinking the night before because it somehow took us the wrong way, and it would say, go left, and then the map would show you going right. I was so confused, and of course I'm navigating. He's driving. And I told him, I was like, it says go left. So he goes left. It's like rerouting. He goes, oh my Lord, would you figure out what you're doing? I was like, I'm trying. Like, we're fighting over GPS. And I was like, I'm trying. He said, oh God. He was like, I don't know where I'm going. It's in the dark. He was like, your GPS is drunk. And I was like, I don't know what to do. And so I was like, turn this way. And I was just like, oh my God. So finally, it takes us 8 minutes out of the way, turns us all the way back around. We come back. I'm like, I'm trying to stay patient. I'm trying to remember what his Aunt Angie says all the time. Hold your peace, hold your peace. Is it worth fighting over? Like, he's over because he's so, John is so not a morning person. I am, so like I can be chill in the morning, but he cannot. So he's like, he has no chill right now, and he's not even had his coffee yet. Like, he bought it, but he's not drank anything out of it. So like he's Mr. Grumpy Gills right now anyway. And then the GPS is getting us lost in the dark. And then he goes, there was one highway that was like this, and you were supposed to go through a median and then go, oh, it's pitch black. And it's like in the middle of nowhere. There's no street lamps, so you can't really see. And he goes, and he starts going the wrong way. And I was like, oh my God, what are you doing? So he like swings back around. He's like, I don't know what's going on, but you better figure. I'm telling all this about the coffee, about the trip right after Starbucks when we got lost because the GPS kept saying, turn right, turn left. And every time it did, he's glaring at me. So he goes down the wrong way. I'm freaking out. He's like, stop yelling at me. So we turn around. We finally get to the conference area, okay? Get there. Literally pull on the road. And I went, oh, crap. He goes, what's the matter? I was like, I forgot something I have to have at the hotel. And he was so mad. So now we put back into the GPS to go back to the hotel. He's like, we're going to be late. I was like, I'm sorry. I was like, I was excited, and I totally forgot. Here's what else I done. Word to the wise. If you come to the conference, wear tennis shoes. I don't care how cute you think you are. Don't wear flats. I wore flats. Wore flats. And between the walking and the fact that it was gravel, like, I did not know. Even when Amy sent me pictures of the conference area and was like, oh, look, this is where we're going to be. Like, the pictures do no justice to how big it is. Thank God Tim was there with his golf cart. If he hadn't been there, we would have all been in trouble because we were all exhausted. Poor Tangi's knee is still swollen. Combat boots? No. Amy wore boots, and she said, do not do that. No boots. Good walking tennis shoes. My feet were hurting so bad. And the worst part is I didn't realize that we were going to be doing that. So I packed these little flimsy, like, you know, those cloth cute canvas shoes. You know what I'm talking about. Because I wore this little cute gray and white sweater and these little cut off jeans, these little jeans that were rolled up that had the tears and stuff in them with the little cute white shoes. Like, I was so excited about my little outfit. Oh my God, my feet hurt. It sucked so bad. And then Off Grid with Doug and Stacy, when they done their, they actually talked 2 times. Savior of ladies' feet. Yes, he was. Yeah, he was. And potty breaks. Oh my God. Like, if I would have had to walk up that hill one more time in them flats to go pee, I'd have just peed my pants. Like, I was just like, I'm just going to pee my pants. I'm not going back up the hill. And then Tim come and saved me in the golf cart. So, Off Grid with Doug and Stacy, they actually did 2 speaking, like, little segments. Their second one, they just done speaking. Their first one, they did a Q&A. I got to be microphone girl. I was just like, look at me. I'm famous. Doug and Stacy say hey. So they gave me the microphone. Why they gave it to me, I don't know, because you should never give me that kind of power. So they gave me the microphone, and I walked around holding the microphone, letting people ask their questions. Like, Doug's pretty long-winded. Like, they were talking. And my feet was dying. But I was standing there trying to smile. And I was like, my feet hurt so bad. Why did I wear flats? Like, I kicked my butt all day. Why am I wearing flats? Amy even looked at me. The first thing she said, I get out of the car, she looks at me and she goes, why are you wearing flats? I don't know. Because all I packed. I didn't think. And I was not smart in this. So, word to the wise, ladies. I don't care if it matches your outfit or not. Wear walking shoes. Wear walking shoes. So, that happened. I thought the pig butchering was like really super cool. Look, Tim Beverly, he changed that name just for you. So I thought the pig butchering was pretty cool. Like, I watched that and I felt like, I was like, you know, I really feel pretty confident now. Oh, is it the staph infection? Hello, Mr. Hope. Yep, he changed. Y'all are seeing that. Some of y'all are seeing it for the first time. Dana, can we talk about the 18th? John, show your face. Big John is watching. Throw a shirt on and come here. Yeah, you've got it. John, you promised him that you're going to put the shirt on. I don't even know if he knows where his shirt's at right now. I think it might be still packed in his bag. We've not even unpacked, y'all. I'm not joking. I butchered a pig and loved every minute of it. And then you kind of question yourself. That's how I felt about the quail. Like, I was like, I'm so excited that I'm doing this. And I was just like, oh, I'm a murderer. Okay, not yet. Okay, we'll be good. I'll be good. Okay. Big John said, put down the cornbread and show your face. I don't know what he's doing. He probably will come in here in a second. So, like, the whole conference, I'm not joking, guys. it was on the way home. I keep saying this, but I keep getting distracted. On the way home, I called my mom and I said, I'm not joking you. This was the best weekend I've ever had in my whole life. Like, the conference in itself, let me just be honest. The conference in itself was a blast. Did you fan gush? I'll tell you a fun story, Susan, in just a second. So, the conference in itself was fantastic. It was great learning. It was great seeing all these really cool demonstrators and hearing the speakers, freaking Joel Salatin, getting to meet all these people that I've watched for so long. And some of y'all don't know this, but some of you guys are like my heroes, because when I first started, before I even started doing videos, when I first started watching, I fell in love with several channels, and I got to meet them, and like I got to meet the Pratts. I literally was the Pratt Family Homestead's number 7 subscriber. Like I've been there with them from day one, and to watch them bloom, it was so amazing, and then get to see them for the first time, it was super cool. You did not see the photo of me and Hope in front of Stacy's banner, taking Stacy's banner. My weekend was made. I got Jenny Pratt to autograph my Viking hat. Where's your Hope's home or Mr. Hope shirt? Do you know? Is it still in your bag? It's still in his bag. Oh my Jesus, the Pratts. Yeah, they were so cool and so down to earth. Everybody, there was, honest to God, guys, there was no drama. There was no craziness. There were no egos involved. Everybody was super chill. We all had a good time. It was like a big family reunion. It was like this love fest. Everybody loved on everybody else. Nobody had any problems. It was just really fun. Like, so fun. And it was just so cool. And like, so one of my Homestead idols is Esther Emery. So I got to, like, I did not even recognize her because I wasn't paying attention. I was watching somebody else talk, and she goes, Cherish! And I looked and I was like, Esther! Like, I got to hug her in person, and I gave her my mug. I even got to take a picture of her holding my mug. I was like, look at you holding my son Mama's mug. I was so excited. And then the next morning, when we get up after the conference, there he is, John, showing his face just for you. So then the next morning when we got up to leave, we, Nunda and John, me, you, Robin and Jason, because we were, Junior, we were very close to each other, and we all went to breakfast together. And we invited a couple of other people, but most people were just, Tangy was like, I can't, like my leg broke, I can't. Hey, everybody just got here, what'd I miss? Andy, not too terrible much. We're talking about the conference. You're so pretty, Junior. Ain't he beautiful? Oh, my God.
I just showered. Don't touch me.
Don't touch me. I'm famous. Okay. So, some of you guys are friends with me on my personal Facebook. You've seen my famous post. I'm being a smart aleck. Okay. So, we went to breakfast, and then afterward, we like kind of hugged bye. We go back to the hotel. We seen, we're moving to Tennessee October the 16th. Awesome. Hey, John. That's Dana.
Hey.
I know you don't know Sullivan family, but that's Dana.
Half these names, I don't know.
I always have to. Listen, he tried to make Joel Salatin park where everybody else did because he didn't know who it was. He was like, I thought he had brown hair. That's his son.
I didn't know anybody except for
Esther. He was so proud of himself because he recognized Esther.
That's it. That's the only one I knew.
Yeah. So we get back to the...
Look how freaking pale I am under these lights.
Dana Sullivan?
Yeah. Yeah.
The Spindle Lady.
Yeah. I mean, I knew her because I've seen her like 3 or 4 times. Smoke another one.
Shut up. So anyway, the next morning we have breakfast afterward. We're going back to the hotel. Everybody's packing up. Everybody's like, love and kisses, bye. We see Tangy and Jackie loaded up the car.
Yeah, and we really didn't even plan that thing out. We just seen them. And I stopped and asked if they had any cornbread. And then we parked. And we just went over and talked.
Oh, Mom said pasty.
Yeah,
he really is. Embrace the paste. Embrace your Irish paste. So, you little Irish lad, she said.
That's the first time since forever I've been called little.
It's true. So we were all standing around talking, and the next thing we know, here comes Esther. She stayed in the same hotel we did. And I told her, I was like, hey, if I knew you were here, like, I would have messaged you and been like, hey, party in my room last night. And she goes, oh, I would have come up there. I was just like...
I was like not fit to see people.
So you're going to tell on yourself?
No.
I did not tell on you.
Thought you did.
Okay.
There we go.
So...
Dang it. Why did I even say anything?
I don't know. So, Friday night, Saturday night. Was it Friday night or Saturday night?
Neither.
It was Friday night, the night before the conference. So, Nunda said, you're busted. We decided to go to an Irish pub. And we have no children. This was our first time. Now, in 3 weeks is our anniversary. We will have been married for 10 years.
God.
In 10
I'm
years,
a blessed man.
In 10 years, we have never went alone on a trip. Ever.
Especially not out of the...
It's not out of the state. We've never went on an overnight trip alone.
We've only been out of the state a handful of times.
And we were always with other people. So we go to this Irish pub. Thank you, Amy. The food was freaking fantastic. And he was like... I think I might get a Guinness beer. And I was like, okay,
and
sure.
there was these professors there.
There were some professors that were on a trip there from Yale. And these guys were so rowdy. Like, we're talking like 67-year-old men. They were so rowdy. Screaming, swearing, drinking. Like, they were having a bomb.
I was loving it.
They were having like a bomb time. So me and John, he gets over here and he sits like beside me in the booth so we can watch these guys like go crazy.
I was loving every bit of them.
And he goes,
cracking me
yeah,
up.
and he said, he was like, I'm
and
thinking
some of the cars they drove to that pub.
Yeah, we went outside and I was like, dang, Gina.
All of them had the exact same stickers, so I knew they had to be
yeah
from the same school.
27 years married for us. Woo! I can't wait. So anyway, so he's like, we don't have the kids. He was like, I thought about getting a Guinness. I said, listen, you get whatever you want. We ain't got no kids. I'm driving. You do whatever you want, baby. I should not have told an Irishman, drink what you want in an Irish pub. $32 worth of Guinness later, I took a very drunk man into Walmart.
Brr.
There he is. I took a very drunk human being into Walmart. And then he goes back to the room. And so then everybody comes parties in our room. And this one is laying in the bed, only slightly toasted. Tangy jumps in beside him. And he's like trying to convince her to eat a cracker. Like he was crazy. So the next day, that was part of the reason why he's not a morning person. He's had no coffee. And he had a slight hangover the next morning when we got lost with our GPS. So it was all kinds of fun. So that was our little story. So now you know.
And she's like, oh, I should have invited Esther Emery. Well, why not? Yeah, sure, why not? Heck.
Bring Esther to see you laying on the bed going,
bring some chips.
Tangy, you want a cracker?
You want a cracker?
Eat this cracker, Tangy. Try it.
Yeah.
Try it.
Horrible.
Horrible. You're the one who done it.
Horrible experience.
You're the one who done it. John, you gonna eat that cornbread?
Yeah.
John, was it a wheat cracker? Tangy's last name is Wheat.
Oh my gosh. That's good. But no, she decides to take me to Walmart. I'm lucky I didn't get arrested.
First thing he said.
I don't know why.
No, wait.
Why would you get someone that
Number
gone
one, I asked you where
and
you
be
were
like, you never asked a drunk, are they drunk? That's like step 2.
That's
like whenever a drunk goes, no, I'm great, dude. Don't worry about me. Of course they're drunk.
All I said to you was, are you sure you're okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I'll be all right going into Walmart. And I was like, okay, well, I've got to get a couple of things. We get into Walmart and he goes, I got to go pee. And I was like, sure, go ahead. He's like, where are you going to be?
Whenever you get done drinking a whole lot, I don't care what it is, any kind of alcohol, it's guaranteed you're about to pee. Just get ready for it.
So he goes to the bathroom to pee. And he asked me, he was like, where are you going to be? I said, possibly food. More than likely, I'm going to be in the school supplies because I was looking for.
So while she's doing this, I'm literally stumbling around that poor bathroom trying to figure out what stall I wanted to use.
So then he finds me after being lost for a while. When he finds me, when I saw him,
I'm lucky I wasn't covered
toward,
in pee and halfway falling by that point.
I still got one of those hats, John. The beanies. He don't remember what we're talking about, Jason.
I barely remember it.
I'll tell him the story later. So he like comes walking toward me, and I immediately knew like something wrong. Like this is not. There's something wrong. Like he's more than buzzed. He's more than like it should have gave it away with as much alcohol as he had. But I mean, I've seen you drinking stuff before, and you've never. I don't know what it was.
Well, also because we
Guinness on tap.
No. It has nothing to do with that.
And you were drinking water. What? How can you forget that?
Listen, I forget everything, man. It's horrible.
You don't remember us going to Walmart that well.
The number one thing why I think it hit me so hard was number one, we just got done doing all that chair stuff at the conference.
And you were dehydrated.
And we were dehydrated. I didn't drink hardly anything from there. We got back to the hotel, didn't drink anything. Hopped in the shower because you wouldn't leave me alone, and was like, "Hey, let's go somewhere. Well, let's just see. I don't know. Let's just go down the road." Next thing I know, we're at this pub, so now I'm completely dehydrated. Been out there sweating, and then you start pouring Guinness down me.
It was because Amy worked us like Hebrews. Oh my God. Okay, so anyway, we're in Walmart, and I realized something's wrong.
As soon as that, always seen his little legs walking behind the stage. Oh, look busy.
Guys, so before I say anything else, no joke. You cannot imagine how excited I was when I saw how tiny Amy really is. Like, her videos do her no justice. Her pictures do her no justice. I got out of the car. The very first words I ever say to my friend when I see her in person is, "Oh my God, you're so tiny." She was like, "Thanks, I thought you'd say I was skinny." And I was like, "You're just so little." Like I could just, oh, it's so cute. Like I'm dying. I know you're making fun of me, but I don't care. I love it. She's so little. Oh, and she's so cute. Oh my God, she's so cute. She looks up to a Smurf. She told me, she was like, "I'll stand up to somebody." I was like, "How can we tell if you were standing up?" She got so mad at me. I was like, "Love you, boo-boo. You're so cute."
As soon as he was taking us on a walk on the grounds.
I know. She started walking, and I was like, "Stand up, Amy." Oh, she's so cute.
You keep on running your mouth, and she'll punch you in the head.
I don't care. She's so cute. Like, think about it. I have miniature bunnies. I've had a mini horse. I have mini chickens. I like little button quail. Like, I like little teeny things. And then I've got a friend, and she just happens to be a little bit tiny. It made me so happy.
She's like this all the time.
Them little bitty folks that say you gotta watch out for. I learned that the hard way. Many friends now. I know, it's so little. My little bitty Amy, she's so cute. Like, I just can't wait to see her again. Big John said, "Tell John and Jason next time they will go to the boom boom room." That sounds dirty. So after him and that, I get him back to the hotel. That's what everybody came over. He's like unconscious. John, are you gonna get mini cornbread?
Nah, full size.
I don't even know what the cornbread thing is about, and I'm kind of scared to ask, honestly. Hobbits. Everywhere Hobbits.
I showed you.
Oh, the video.
That movie.
Oh, yeah, that movie. The video. So, Big John sent Little John. Nanda's husband, John, we call him Big John because he's older. We call him Little John because he's younger. But he, like, dwarfs Big John. So it doesn't.
I'm a dwarf. He's about the same height as I am. I've got a good.
But you're twice as wide.
I got an easy 80-pound on him. But
like, he literally fits like this in your shoulders.
No.
None. Tell me if I'm wrong.
I ain't that big. Y'all, that's the worst fat joke I think I've
I'm not talking about fat. Your shoulders are a lot broader than he ever could dream to be. You and him are about the same height. I will give you that. You're about the same height.
So he's a beanpole. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, he's skinny. Maybe farms my pick is my husband and daughter. And you, oh, okay. You're not talking to me. So, what were we talking about? Conference?
You literally like body shaming me and John and Amy.
I'm not body shaming you I'm definitely not body shaming Amy. I've even told her today, I would give anything to be short. I would want to be like this big. Like I would want to be 5 feet tall, like
Squirrel.
5 foot even. Because I got distracted. Squirrel.
Oh.
So, anyway, we were talking about the conference.
Yes.
I had a freaking blast. But then when we were saying goodbye to everybody and we were like, oh, love and hugs and all this stuff. And then we seen Esther and I was like, love and hugs. And she leaves. And then everybody else starts leaving. Like, she was the last person to hug me. So she basically was kind of SOL from that moment. Big John is super skinny. If he turned sideways and put out his tongue, he would be a zipper. Cherish, Mapleberry and I have both military families and have been to the same. Oh, that's cool. So, unfortunately for her, Tangy was the last person that I hugged by. So I go to hug her and like I'm holding her for a second and then I started gripping her tighter and immediately started crying. I was like, I'm trying not to cry. Like, I'm trying to be good.
I don't think I've ever said bye to anybody and got that emotional.
Oh, I know, and he was in the car. He was like, "Are you done? Are you done?" I literally cried from Warrington to Roanoke. Like I was like,
think about this, okay? I'm in the.
He was like, "Why are you crying?" I was like, "I don't know."
I am in the state of Virginia for the second time in my entire life. And here I am relying on her to hold the phone and be like, okay, we got 2 miles left. Yeah, right, whatever, yeah. All this, right? And she starts crying.
Anybody else hearing lyrics, Big John, Big Sweet John? You cried when you said bye. I did cry when I said bye to Robin. I started tearing up when I said bye to Robin. I think I would have been more emotional about saying bye to Robin if I didn't know that I would be more likely to see Robin more often. Does that make sense? Robin is not as far away. I know I'm going to see you all again, like, really soon. I know I can see you guys. And so that was a little bit less dramatic, but I did have to go back in for a second. One more hug. Like, I hugged her once, and then I started to tear up, and I was like, wait a minute, one more.
I'm literally in a foreign land trying to get her to tell me directions.
But you punched me. I didn't punch you. I hugged you.
You probably did.
I've punched him several times over the weekend, but I hugged him too. Sure you're not preggo? I'm positive I'm not pregnant. Oh. I was just like, I don't know.
No, she gets that way.
I was so emotional.
She's so emotional and dramatic.
I was not dramatic.
And here I am trying to get out of Virginia
Tangy cried too.
Well, both you guys are flipping like this. It ain't my fault.
Tell Tangy she's dramatic. Do it to her face.
Okay. You guys are both dramatic. All y'all are. But it's...
I was so sad. I was so sad for the
weekend.
Here I
am. Okay, wait. Let me finish my story. Here I am in a foreign land trying to rely on her to tell me what.
The heck you say you hugged me and then I did punch you after I hugged you. But I hugged you.
Listen, I'm in a foreign land literally trying to get out of Virginia alive just to get on like the main 81 and she's over here bawling. I'm literally talking to Siri and being like, Siri, you're my only hope. Talk me through this, girl. And...
He's like, why are you
She's
crying?
over there just like, I'll never see him again. Oh, no. And just freaking out.
No, I was like, I'm not going to see him again until next year. And like, I'm really sad. And he's like, why are you crying? I don't know.
It's so bad. It's so bad.
A foreign land. Who's the emotional one, right?
Listen.
Who's dramatic now?
Listen, guys.
Look, it's bandana grandma.
Listen, I get...
Guys, I'm just going to give you a little 411. Bandana grandma is just as snuggly as you think she is. And like all the things.
Snuggly.
Yeah, she's all snuggly. Like you just want to hug it. I was just like, ooh, hug her. I think I hugged Bandana Grandma like 3 times.
Y'all, she drank coffee or something. And I'm sorry.
Listen, behave yourself. I'm being good. Yeah,
But yes, foreign land. I literally travel 30 miles up the road and I get nervous. And I'm just like, where am I at? What am I doing here? What?
Okay, so Knoxville is our closest big city.
Big city. It's big-ish. It's not big city. It's not like...
Big city to you because you can't drive
it. It is not like Atlanta.
Like, you
It's
have a
not like
panic
Tampa.
attack driving through downtown.
I don't like it.
So I have to drive. I grew up in Knoxville, so I drive through there, and I have no issues. And he's like, oh, my God, you're making me nervous. Oh, you're making me nervous. And I'm just like, you're good. And I'm just like, look, you have to be crazy. They're crazy. You got to be crazy. Like, you have to have, like, defensive driving.
You don't have defensive driving. That's like offensive driving. Like, it's like hit or be hit kind of thing.
Let's not talk about your knowledge of purses, John. Are you talking about the swag bag? Because it's not a purse. It's not a purse. The swag bag is literally like a duffel bag that they give you full of stuff. Did you walk up the hill both ways barefoot 5 miles when you were a kid, John?
No, I didn't.
Literally,
I got in the school bus and literally drove
in the snow.
No, it don't snow down here. If it does, we definitely need to go to school.
You don't
A
go
trace
nowhere.
of snow, and they shut down school for a week. They're like, we're not built for it. It's over.
Oh gosh, almighty. Yeah, it was. He doesn't do well.
I don't like big cities. I don't trust them. Sorry, I know it's not a big city, whatever. I don't trust them. I grew up in a town of maybe 5,000, 10.
5,743. I looked it up because I wanted to see if I had more
And at
subs
5
in the town.
o'clock, and guess what? And at 5 o'clock, you won't see me out there. Crap makes me nervous. Bumper to bumper, I'm sorry.
Those yellow seals were good, huh, John? Yellow seals. I have no idea what we're talking about. I'm scared. What's he talking about?
Nothing. Just keep talking.
Oh, we had a good time. I was so tired. John, next time we're going to DC. We are actually.
See?
Next time we're taking a whole week. We're going to DC. We're going to
With a
the
pistol
conference.
on my hip. This ain't
The
good.
omelet at IHOP. Oh, the yellow baby seal. I know what
Yes.
you're talking about.
Yes.
Cherish and John, I will have to snow soon. Come for a visit. I like snow, okay? But
We don't get a whole lot of it down here.
we really
If
don't.
you do, it's a flipping national disaster. Literally a week in preparation. There will be no milk. There will be no bread. There'll be no Doritos. The beer is sold out.
Get your gas in your car.
And water's hard to find. Gas stations are backed up 2 miles long. You won't be able to go anywhere. Post office shut down. Schools have been let out early 2 days ahead of time in case it gets crazy.
All banks are closed.
It's done.
I was
it gets
just
so bad.
talking about you. I was telling everybody that you were so much more tiny in person than I ever imagined.
I'm sorry,
And I could
Amy.
not.
Sorry, Amy.
I literally, oh my God, you have no
Sorry.
idea. Like, I got out of the car and I was just like, oh my God, look how freaking cute you are. I don't, for the love. Listen, when I worked at the animal hospital, my boss was 4'11". Her name is Dawn. I met her in an interview in the I was like, control yourself, compose yourself, behave, be good. Because, like,
And
she's
you
literally
say-
walking in front of me like her head's at my belly. And I'm just like, oh my God, she's so freaking cute.
She's got this thing with short people.
Dude, they're so cute. I would give anything to be short. I want to be 5 foot even. That's where I wanted
And
to
you
be.
didn't even feed me.
Shut up. I'm going to make Jason my new best friend. You lie. So, anyway, so my boss is like, I'm in an interview.
Don't be lying.
What?
You did a good job on the daughter. Talking to your mama.
Oh, nonetheless me. No, Cherish, it's not fun. Yes, I don't care. I will get on that step stool to be sure. So, I'm following her and I'm like, oh my God, look how freaking cute she is. So, we get done with the interview. She hires me and I'm probably like, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks into the job. And one day I look at her and I was like, you're so cute. I just pick you up, put you in my pocket. And she goes, put you in my pocket. She goes, what are you talking about? I was like, you're just so little. I could just stick you right in my pocket. You can just carry you around. And so, even to this day, it's been years since I've worked there. And sometimes Dawn will message me and she'll be like, am I still in your pocket? And I'm like, every day. Oh, it's padded. It's so cute in that little pocket. I have a thing. I think I think little females who are short are
But she
the
hates short
cutest.
guys. She's
I'm
never
racist.
been one.
I'm
for,
sexist, I guess, is what you call it.
She's
It's not racist.
she's never really been crazy.
No
about short
joke.
guys.
No, seriously. I literally think that women who are really short are just the cutest, most beautiful thing in the whole world. Like, that's, I would give anything to be little and short.
You say that.
But Jesus seemed fit to make me 5'8". So me and Tangerine are the same height. And I was just like, sorry, Tangy. We're both tall. I'm looking through the comments.
You soft rant about something.
I have to talk my non-homesteading husband into spending 4 to 5 days on our 50th anniversary trip to the conference. It's going to be hard. So.
Buy him something.
Nah. John said buy him something. There we go.
Tell him in DC.
Anytime Amy seen me going toward the food, she yelled at me and said, "Get back to work, boy." Jason, shut up. You want to be taller? I would look beautiful to you then. Cherish. Yes. I love little short people. Cherish until you need something on the top shelf at the grocery store. Listen, I do not mind being like, "Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Help me pick this."
No,
get that off the shelf for
you
me,
are
please."
not the top to ask for help. You would go over there.
No, I'd be like a ninja trying to climb the shelf.
You would go over there and you'd grab like 6 packets of the big, humongous things of diapers, stack them as steps, then walk it up. I know you.
No.
It'd be like
I would invest in one of
whole
those
drug
long
out
thing grabbers. Be like, grab it off the shelf.
Right.
How come Nunda doesn't have a wrench? Hold on. I don't know why she don't have a wrench. Hold on. Hold the phone. I didn't know she didn't have a wrench.
I guess
go.
she just don't matter. Is that it?
Add moderator.
Put her in timeout.
There you
What's that?
go. There you go. Or me. She took my... I did not take yours. You got one. You goofball. Don't play no games with me, Jason. Or try to reach through the
Sunroof.
sunroof. Yeah,
I
just...
slammed on the brakes on her.
Yay! My mom is short. She's like 5'3", 5'2", 5'3". And I'm jealous. My sister's short. I think that's where my short envy comes from. Both my sibling and my mother are short. Jason, I'm getting concerned. Do you have a good addiction?
So, before we left for the conference, it was literally the night before we had to hop up and leave at 3 in the morning. We were out and we had to grab some stuff inside of our car. We opened up the sunroof. Whenever I did, we were taking turns hoisting our hand up through his whole sunroof.
You want to explain to him about the
No,
sunroof?
hush. So anyway, so
The
we're
moment's
doing
passed.
this. Everyone done it except
My mom.
for Rebecca. She went to do it, and I looked over at Cherish. Cherish was oblivious, looking out the window like that. And about that
So
time,
mom's like unbuckling. She's like,
yeah.
"Oh, let me
And
feel."
she's like directly behind me, like she's right behind me. And I wait, and I just kind of did like this. And I glanced over at Cherish, and I smacked her leg, and she just kind of looked over at me. Went back to looking out the window. About the time she reached up, it was like leaning to do this. I went slammed on them brakes
He
as
found
hard
through
as I
mom
could.
through the front.
Everyone was wearing seatbelts but her. And I put my arm up like this because I was going to try to catch her. I didn't know where she was going to go, but she fell back down. It was great. It was great.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, he tortures my mama. She loves it though.
I do.
She loves it.
I enjoy it.
She thinks he's perfect, and he kind of is.
Shut up.
Even though he yells at me because of the GPSing skills.
I don't yell.
You were yelling
I
at
was
me
at-
that morning.
What? You got me out there.
were yelling at me that
hungover. Can
morning.
you drive?
It's
Okay.
dark and I'm blind. Do you want to die?
You could have died.
I know. You went
I
down the
had a-
wrong side of the road. So when are you coming here? Well, he's got to wait until he has some time off. We don't even want to talk about the time off.
Yeah. Right now, it's all 7/10s from here on out until they say different. So, I don't know. We'll have to see. Yes, perfect. Y'all drinking tonight. Stop. Oh.
Except for the fact that he yelled at me. Yelled at me.
I didn't.
We went down the wrong side of the road. I waited until we got to the conference and realized I forgot something and made you
Oh, yeah. Turn around. Wait. We're almost here. Oh, my God. Wait a minute. I totally forgot something I really needed. We gotta turn on a knob.
You were so.
And I was just like, it took us this long. It's 6 different ways to get here.
You were
6
so
different ways
mad.
to get here. Finally made it on the road. The exact road.
Yeah, we were literally turned around in the driveway before you got to the
road.
It just, ugh. See, that's why Mark is taking me hunting. Oh, it just.
It was bad. It was so bad.
It was very stressful.
I was about. And then I started thinking, could Hope's Homestead still survive as a channel without Hope if I could?
Just leave me on the side road. You had no idea how crazy I was going to be that day. He did parking. He was helping him and
I didn't.
They put the 2 Johns together with walkie-talkies
2 guys
with no supervision.
Can barely read, can't
barely read.
We really don't know nothing.
And he's like, yeah, go ahead, Mr. Salatin. Go over there and freaking park with everybody else. You get no special privileges.
Same thing as the poor Pratts. I didn't know who they were either.
And he was like, oh, you're Hope's husband. And he's like, yeah, sure. He's like, Mike and Jenny. And he's like, he goes, Pratt family. And he goes, I got you.
Just as soon as he said Pratt, I was like, I remember that name. How's it going?
Nothing could have been as bad as the smell coming from your boots. So the next one, listen. So he wore boots. He wore his Ariat boots like all through the conference.
They were wet.
They got wet. We packed up.
On the inside.
We packed our stuff and then went to breakfast with everybody. Well, Jason and Robin had like their big dually truck and they had a trailer hitched to it. So they didn't want to have to drive it just down the road to IHOP. So they rode with us.
These boots were fermenting pretty much. They were about 3 cans.
We had just pushed them all in the car, shut the car, drove to IHOP. Well, we were in IHOP for like, what, 2 hours?
Yeah, a while.
So we're like in there for 2 hours. We come back. And the unholy smell.
I even warned
that was his boots.
I even warned him first. I unlocked it, opened the door, and I went, God, them boots are stinking. And then they were like, do what? I don't really smell it. As soon as they sit down and shut the door, I was like, yep. Smell like 8 cans of
fermenting boots. Can you teach on that next year? We
live demonstration. So, in my wisdom, I was like, well, we need to get some air moving in this thing. So, okay, so I had to pull out, pull right, get over far left at this stop sign, right? No, not stop sign. At this stoplight, and there's no thing that says I couldn't.
Where you're going now.
I couldn't do any U-turns there, so I was good. So I was gonna make a U-turn. So as soon as it turned like I could go,
I almost lost my baby yellow seal.
So as soon as it hit green, that hey, I can go, I turn it. I hit the gas. She starts screaming at me. About that time,
screaming.
Well, hold on. We got all of our crap packed up in the back, right? Every single bit of our stuff is in the back of this car, right behind Jason and Robin. As soon as I hit the gas, we forgot about how we had this big fan, this oscillating fan, right behind their head. So, of course, I got all the windows down, trying to get the smell out of here. And I peel tires, shoot, take off. About that time, it looks like it's snowing, like there's ash falling from the sky. And I was like, what? I was like, what is this? Turns out behind their head, this fan starts turning because of the air. And the flipping lint and stuff, I don't even know what that's called, all the fuzz.
Started like shooting everywhere.
All the fuzz starts going.
And John goes, what in the world? And I was like, oh my God, what is that? And they were like, it's lit.
And then I pick it up and then I look behind them and you can see the fan.
It was shooting dust everywhere and like Jason, it's like raining on Jason. It was like snowing in his hair.
And I slow way down and I was like, well, there it is.
Oh, it was so fun.
It was
literally like, honest to God, I keep saying this. That was the best weekend I've ever had in my life. It was more than just the conference. Like, the educational part of it was fantastic. I had fun. I learned a lot. I was like a moth hit with a can of Raid. I was all over that place.
I learned
I got a booth, and I was like, next year, I'm not freaking getting a booth. Because I literally didn't stay in the booth.
You really did.
I never was there. Like, I sold the bunnies that I brought. But I sold that to the sound guy. I didn't even sell it to, like, anybody else. Yeah, I thought you took one of my... Yeah, he's like, I thought you took one of my furs. Because there was stuff flying everywhere. But I literally just... I didn't stay at the booth. I was out. But, I got to tell you one. She might watch this later. I met one of my subscribers. Her name is A Violet. That's her channel name. And when I met her, I literally had pizza in my mouth. I was like, hey, let's talk about the crappy shoes. Oh, Amy, we did like a whole 10-minute conversation of me talking about the first thing that happened. I stepped out of the car and you were like, why'd you wear flats? And I was just like I don't freaking know.
For life. Good times ahead.
Yes, it was a blast. Yeah, I was like, I don't freaking know why I wore flats because I'm a ding dong. I don't know. Like, I packed flats.
She didn't think about it.
Flip-flops.
Homesteading conference, like those idiots in that Lexus or that Mercedes or whatever it was.
The Lexus. John got mad because it was these people.
God, I was triggered. God, I was trying to let the love of God prosper in my heart.
I was
and
like,
these idiots.
People
In the grass, I was like, dude, I should pull your crack out and beat you right now.
It was a long day. But yeah, this guy was like, John's like, just go ahead and park right over there. He was like, in the grass? John was like, you're at a homesteading
This
conference and
flipping
you're worried about the
idiot
grass?
pulls up in a car that's worth more than my house.
Triple parking.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Don't get him going.
I'm telling you, it took everything. And I kept on thinking, Amy will flipping kill me. She will murder me if I pull something. So I was just like...
Start at the knees and work you down.
I was like,
I love Amy.
I was like,
God,
just be nice
she's
to people.
cute. You have no idea. I'm telling you, like, her in pictures does not do justice of how adorable Amy is. LOL, he told me he was good. Somewhat.
I was good. I was just a butt to that one guy because I knelt
And you
down.
almost parked Joel. Like, I can't let you live that down.
I just knelt down. He's a humble guy.
He was very sweet.
Yeah, it's
He was
okay.
very,
It's
very
all good. I mean,
I didn't even get a picture
It's
with
not
him.
like I was parking Trump. Like, hey, how's
Okay,
it going?
wait. There's the cases. Woo! We were talking about you earlier, Howard, about you all being in our room and all the fun that we had. Literally, I think John probably like broke the bank at Howard's table because he does the Beard Commander stuff. John bought the shirt and the hat and the beanie and the oil and the balm, and like he was just like, take all my money.
But yeah, so
Are you, Amy, you going to get back with me on the bid for Ladessa? Listen, Jason, you cannot give away
Thank you.
my
Wait.
second
Shh.
cousin. What? That beard
Support.
looks good.
thank you, bro. Thank you.
Oh my God. Anyway, so we had a blast. He said that he needs your address so he can write her a love note. I'm telling you what. I've already told you. You ain't playing this game with me.
I missed.
I will tell. Do you want me to bring Butter in here and let me tell him? All right, then. Today's Mr. Bandana's birthday. I gave him some Beard Commander. All right. John loves this stuff. I love the smell of it. I like it. I was really surprised at how well it smelled. You better go on somewhere, cherished. Fighting over Ladessa. Listen, he can marry Carol. He's older than Solomon. Carol's older. He's older than Solomon.
Y'all crazy.
Oh, Tangy. Boo. Amy, when I messaged Tangy the other day and I was like, what is Parker going to do for a living? Like, what does he want to be when he grows up?
I'm going to get on my ladder.
My stepladder. And like, I would be like, go ahead. John said you're a Dapper Dan man. He really does. He's even got pomade. Like, he ordered pomade from, like, what, Holland?
No, that's the other stuff I was going to get. But I had to import it.
Oh. Anyway,
and
so.
you wouldn't let me. It's too much money.
Carol's in the kitchen and she just said, what? So anyway, the reason that I asked Tangy what he was going to do when he grew up, I didn't say a whole lot about it, but Mara was like, what's that boy that is with Tangy? And I was like, that's Parker. What's he going to be when he grows up? I don't know. Let me ask. So I asked, and she was like, a herpetologist. Mara was like, what's a herpetologist? I said, you know, like Steve Irwin, like he does lizards and reptiles and stuff. And she was like, does that make good money? No. Yeah. She goes, that's good.
That girl is far beyond
Like,
her years when it comes to
she
that
was
stuff.
not, like, it was one of those,
How
I
much
think
does he
he's
make?
cute, but how successful is he going to be before I even think he's cute?
It's the same
So,
girl
I
that
think-
literally at the age of like
she'll
6.
be so mad if she finds out I'm telling you.
I'm going to be a mechanical engineer. Yeah. I'm going to work inside of a car company.
Yeah, Blaze saw Emily and was like, who is that? So, She would kill me if she knew I would say anything, but I think Mara's nursing a crush on Parker. I'm just like, and he's so cute.
Which one's Parker?
Tangy's son.
Yeah, he's a good kid.
Oh my God. How much did you drink?
Listen, I don't know names. I'm horrible with names.
I don't know. So it was an absolute blast.
Yes, it was.
It really was. Okay.
Oh.
All the interfam. Yeah, I know. We'll all be related. Hooking up at the Homestead conference. Hey, listen, that's what we did in the youth group. That's why all of our friends married other friends and family, and everybody's related and all that fun stuff. We're just going to do it with the kids now. Okay, so Susan. You asked me, did I fangirl over
Did you guys see that little bit of a Susan?
Yeah, that's because I was trying to get our kids meet their potential spouses. That's right. Maybe I should have gone. Yeah. Oh my God, Amy, we'll put Mom like up on that little tower thing. And we'll auction Mom off. Come on, I need a new daddy. Okay, so anyway,
she drank coffee, guys. I'm so sorry.
I'm in a good mood. So say that. Okay, so anyway. Yes, you definitely need to go next year. Calm down, girl. Angie. I know, Angie. It all works out. Anyway, so I have to tell you, you asked me did I fangirl. I did one time, and it was by accident. And I don't think it was as much fangirling as that you don't meet me in person and not realize that I'm really weird and awkward. Like, I'm sure you kind of get that from live streams, videos, everything. I'm kind of weird anyway. And so I'm talking to Tangy has walked off. I was talking to Amy.
You say I'm horrible with names.
Listen, I'm tired. So I'm walking with Amy, and I was talking to her about something, and we rounded the corner. Now, I prepared myself. I was just like, I'm going to meet this person, and I'm going to meet this person. Like, I'm excited about it. And I just knew, and so I was pretty chill about meeting everybody, hugged everybody, no big deal. I was a little awkward when I met the Aldermans because like they were hugging everybody, and I was just like moving chairs, and I was like, I don't know if they really know me that well, so I don't like know if they're gonna hug me. And then Tommy was like, hey, and then I was like, yay! So that was kind of like my first awkward, weird thing that I done. I was just like, keep moving the chairs, like pretend like I don't see them because I don't want to be like assuming that they want to hug me because they might not.
Just run up to them, just out of the blue.
Yeah, so I'm just, you didn't fangirl over me?
Over her height, yes you did. Stop.
She
started doing like.
I started freaking out before I got out of the car.
No, like it was whenever as soon as we pulled into the big parking area.
He's telling on me.
Bear, you, and Robin was standing there. We pulled in, and I could see Bear. I could see
Robin, and I saw you,
and I could see like this little like short thing right beside him in a green shirt, and I was just like, I think there's Amy, and she started doing that little like this like little like squeaky sound, and I was just like, oh my God.
He goes, what are you doing? I was like, oh my God, look how cute. Oh my God, look how cute she is. And we pulled up, and I was like, I can park where I want. And I got out, and I was like, stay calm. She don't like to be hugged, so I'm going to behave. And then I hugged you. And then after I hugged you, you turned around, and I was like, gosh, she's so hard. Like, I was like, I have to behave. Like, I know she's probably watching. I literally felt like Maria for just a second. Like, I was just geeking out so hard. So I kind of was just like, I'm awkward.
I can't tell you I really have ever geeked out over anything as far as this homestead and stuff. So
but you've never met Slash.
True.
You meet Slash, you geek out.
I don't know.
Yeah. She fangirled over me, not. What? She fangirled over me, not. Nanda, like, you should have seen me in the car when we pulled in. I was like, oh my God, there she is. There she is. I was like, I tried.
At the point of us pulling up, I couldn't fangirl over anybody after that cab.
After riding the freaking Baja Trail for 35 minutes.
I was just happy to be alive, bro. With her driving on top of that road, I was just like, cherish, honey.
But I've been talking to Nanda a lot. Like, I was ready to see you. And then, like, when we pulled up, I was like, oh, my God, there she is. I was like, there she is. And then I was just like, be calm. I kept trying to tell myself, be calm. And also, you cannot, like, be psycho and, like, just freak out over these people every time you see them. A lot of our problem right then was that me and you both just drove that far. Like, me and you both. That's pretty tired.
Like, we put all of our stuff away. He's like, oh, my gosh, this place is so pretty. And then we got back up to the cabin. And me and her both was like, Story time. You want to hear about our life? Yeah, that's pretty much what happened. And we were like, listen, this is what happened 6 years ago.
Oh, God.
That's pretty much what happened.
So I kept telling myself, I've got to be. Cherish gets out of the car and says, "You weren't kidding when you said this cabin was in the woods." Yeah, so I was just like, I prep talked myself this whole time.
Yes, she did.
Yeah, I did, Jason.
Oh my God.
I was like, we gotta clean the house.
has never
People
been
can't
that
be
clean.
here. Like, they're gonna come to the house and the
Honestly,
house gotta be
wait.
clean. And I was just like,
No.
there can be no kids here. There can be nothing here.
No.
Like, they're gonna come and like, I'm freaking out.
Literally, the first time they come up, my house has
I
not
was
been that
pacing.
clean. My house ain't been that clean since.
I was pacing.
Like,
Literally
I was just
pacing
like,
at the
it's
window.
Big Bear Homestead. Like, we just saw this guy skin a flipping
freaking
beaver
God.
alive and stuff. Like, this dude, like,
Nothing
we
to
just
drink.
seen
I
him.
wish you would keep bringing that up. I wish you would keep bringing that up. And then the next time you came, I bought you donuts, didn't I? All right. Shut up.
I bought him a beer.
Yeah.
Gave him pop tobacco.
Yeah. So shut your mouth.
Yeah, boom. No, it wasn't you.
No, but I bought him donuts.
No, I mean, literally.
Anna cooked.
No, they sent her a text and said, hey, we are just past yada, yada, yada. Gave us a... We knew that was about 5 minutes down the road. She started standing up and pacing, like walking through the house, like, is there anything in the floor? There's a smudge on the table. Like, literally, like, doing... And I was just like, calm down.
I can't help it.
They got here.
I was so nervous.
And, like, she made me get... Like, I was sitting in my chair, just woke up. I was just like, I got to go to work tonight. I need to sleep. She made me get up and meet them on our driveway. Like, I was like, what? I don't understand what
I was nervous. And then I met him and I was like, it's you. And I love you.
Oh, my God. Like, here comes this big
I was
YouTuber
like,
over to the house.
It's you.
Like,
and I love
well.
you. And we're friends. And, like, it's just,
After about an hour and a half, he was like, well, anyway.
I didn't fangirl over Tangy.
You literally made more of a big deal about Robin than you ever did Jason.
I did.
I was like, Big Bear's Homestead. Oh, wait, Mama's Bear. How you doing? And I'm just like, here sits Jason, just kind of, watch your kid licking that game.
Butter.
This game needs cleaning. It'll do better now.
So back to my story.
Yes.
Okay, so I prepared myself this whole time with this conference that I was going to be chill. Like, people don't want you freaking out on them. Like, you shouldn't be an idiot and, like, running up and being like, oh, my God. Like, be calm. Like, love on them, but don't be psycho. Because I have a tendency to be, like, awkward and psycho at the same time.
For some reason, it keeps freezing up on
What?
Dana. It keeps freezing up on Dana. So she's saying poop with it.
Okay. Love you, Dana. So, I was just, like, telling myself, no matter who I see, love on them, but don't be crazy. Like, don't be crazy. So then when I started putting out chairs and the aldermans came, I was like, first off, I was trying to be chill with Amy. I was just like, don't hug her. Don't be crazy. You have more than a tendency. I know, right? So I was just like, just be chill. Just keep putting out, just be good.
Wait, John says he didn't get a hug.
Yeah, I didn't hug John either. Like, I
hugged him. I hugged him hard. Big old bear hug.
So I'm like pushing the chairs up, and the aldermans came in, and so that was my first awkward.
I didn't know who they were.
Weird. He don't know. He don't know. So I'm just like putting the chairs out, and I was just like, don't. They probably don't know me well enough to want to hug me. Like, don't assume that they know who I am. Don't assume that they want to hug me. So I was just like, so then they hugged me, and I was like, okay, so I feel a little bit better, and I felt a lot less awkward. So the next day when the actual conference was, I kept saying, I wonder when everybody's going to get here. When everybody's going to get here. And, like, I was totally expecting to see everybody.
We met a lot of them.
The day before.
Yeah, during the setup.
But we hadn't met Doug and Stacy yet. So here's the fun story.
And then, honestly, I think we met, like, a lot of... Wait! What am I trying to say?
I don't know.
Like, there was a select group of people that literally we talked to all the time. Where it's like constant communication with these people. And that was Bear, and that was Tangy, and Nunda.
Amy.
And Amy, but Amy didn't show up because she's crazy. So, which...
Her was tired.
Well, she better have a
Them
truck
little legs
to get...
was
No,
working.
I'm talking about the cabin.
Oh.
But
still, them little legs was
But
working.
so, all those people came to that cabin. We met with them, stayed up with them, or at least I did. And then
sleeping.
had fun, whatever, and
Hang
then
out.
we met a lot more then.
Look how cute she is. Oh, God.
Just your little profile pic is sending her over the edge. She's like, oh my god! Oh my god! Look at that!
I know. I tried to FaceTime
That's not
her.
cute. That's not tiny.
I tried to FaceTime her the other day, and she was like, "Can I just call you? Because I can't really." And I was like, "Okay," because I really.
This
wanted to
is the
look
only
cute.
thing I really think is really cute about short women when they get upset.
She was upset a lot that day.
No, I mean
Stressed.
like mad. No, I'm talking
Oh.
like mad. Like as soon as they're like stomping and screaming. I've got a bunch of my family that and I think it's the funniest thing. I try not to laugh because it just makes it worse. But I'm just like, I mean it. Like stomping the foot, and I'm just like, you look like a little 5-year-old.
Maria's there. So, Maria, you know that I acted like you some of the time. You know what I'm talking about. You should have seen Maria. She was hilarious when she came over here. She was so nervous and so excited. She danced on my carport. She had too much of like I was
Girl
you,
went back
but
in
on
the
the inside.
backwoods today. Like
Yeah.
she didn't know what was
So
going on.
okay, so the one people that I was like, don't be psycho and fangirl over Doug and Stacy. Don't do it. Okay, don't do it. Because they are going to have all these people at this conference who are going to freak out over them anyway. Like, don't be a psycho. So I prepared myself that when I saw them, that I was going to be chill, right? Okay. So I'm following Amy, and we're talking, and we're around the corner of a building. There they are. Was not prepared. Was not prepared. So I see them, and Doug's like, ah! And I was like, hey, and Amy goes up and she starts talking to him like she's just super chill. How many times can John scratch his nose during this live stream? I don't know. He's over
Listen.
here like scratching his face. So I kind of walk up like I'm gonna follow Amy, and I stop because I was like, well, I don't want to assume that like I need to go up here. So I immediately stop it. So I immediately know that I'm being awkward. I know that I'm doing it. And I thought, okay, I'm being awkward. I need to stop. But I was already in too far, in too deep. There is no stopping it now. And I was just like, I'm being really weird. And so Doug starts talking to Amy, and Stacy kind of takes a step toward me. She was like, hey, and kind of puts her arms out. And I thought, oh, she must be wanting a hug. But then she kind of dropped her arm. I went to take a step forward. And she drops her arms. And I was like, wait, maybe she wasn't wanting a hug. Maybe she wasn't even talking to me. And I kind of looked behind me like, is there somebody behind me? I was literally so awkward. And I'm just looking at him, and I was like, hi, how are you? And I kind of looked around, and I don't think Stacy knew what was going on in my head. She probably doesn't realize how ignorant I was at that moment, because I was just kind of like, no, like, okay. And I literally, I didn't say 2 words. I just looked at her, kind of nodded, about face, and I ran. Boom, I was gone. I was like, I have done committed to being a moron. I have done committed to my awkwardness. Just roll with it. Just go. I didn't know if she wanted to hug me. I didn't know if she didn't. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just like, I'm so freaking socially awkward. So I ran away. And oh, you were still collecting me. So I go.
I shook his hand, and then I took off walking, all because I seen John coming. So
When I was with Joel, yeah, Big Bear was no, you were cute. That was cute. It was little. So I run back into the vendor booth, and I'm like, where's Dana? So I go find Dana, because I was like, I need to tell somebody that I'm stupid. And so I find her, and I open her booth, and I was like, oh my God.
and it's like you finally got to meet, those people that have literally, like, you've watched since day one of creating hopes, literally from 10 subs all the way to now, and you're like, hi.
I did. I was like, hey, oh God.
It's like, hi, how's
So I was like, Dana, guess what I just did? And she was like, what? And so I told her the story. She's dying laughing. And I was like, I mean, at this point, I was literally like, I've done committed. I've done committed to being awkward. So I'm going to continue to roll with the awkwardness. So I just took off. And so she started laughing and she was like, well, let's go say hi to him. And I was like, okay, hold my hand. Like, I made her go with me. I was like, go with me.
Like you need a chaperone. Can you take me to go see these people?
Good day, we go see Doug and Stacy, okay? So,
So bad. It's so
like,
bad.
nobody knows this was ever happening.
Do you ever breathe?
No, my papa used to tell me all the time, cherish, breathe. Cherish, breathe. And I'd be like, okay, papa. Anyway. So I come around the corner and me and her were there, and that's the picture you see
and people
where me and her
think,
are like, oh, with their logo.
And a lot of people think that I'm deaf all because of, all kinds of loud stages and playing loud and playing with bands and stuff like that. It's not really that at all. It's not me having to struggle in factories and work in them. No, it's literally just her talking.
Probably.
And because her screaming...
Oh,
Isn't
Tangy
even
got
screaming.
a taste of that.
Like that right there. What just
Sorry.
happened? That's normal talking.
Tangy got a taste of that because she was so funny. She came in and they were like, they wanted to announce something. Your wife is like a megaphone, we learned. Yes. I said, Jesus put a megaphone in my butt and I know how to use it.
Wait, first off, flipping Tangy was so cute. Like, she was sitting there with her little walkie-talkie and was like, hey, Tangy, could you tell
It was
everyone?
a car. It was a Jeep.
Like, okay, someone left their...
It was a Jeep that was triple parked
yeah, it's
and
like,
blocked somebody.
It's this kind of Jeep. It's this model.
And Tangy was like...
And Tangy goes, hey, guys, if you own a Jeep, come... And I was just like...
Nobody even looked at her.
No one even looked up. And I was just like, Tangy, honey, you're going to have to get
And
out.
I said, Tangy, you want me to do
Don't
it?
do
She
it,
goes,
Cherish.
yeah, go
Cherish,
ahead.
our neighbors are sleeping, please.
I said, she was like, yeah, go ahead. So I was like, if the person with the Jeep, like and everybody stop because I'm so loud. Like you have no, this is my normal talking voice, but my loud megaphone voice is scary. So then she wanted us to announce the giveaway so she can. Yeah, I'm sure you probably heard me like outside.
That projection is scary.
This girl I don't need no microphone.
I'll put it to you this way. Our band days, right?
You're like a chipmunk on Crumble Up.
She is. It's so bad. But our whole band days, right? Our sound checks and stuff, usually, a sound check is usually just meant for everyone that plays an instrument and drums and stuff like that, right?
True.
Well, because you got to go in there, tune up, get your stuff ready, get all your pedals set up, get everything where it needs to be sound-wise. And then after that, you allow your singer to hop in there, get all her vocals going, and then we all do it together, right?
John is snorting. He's laughing right now.
That most of the time, whenever everyone was doing sound check and we was all getting it right, everyone was on it.
No, I've not been eating the chocolate-coated espresso beans. This is so loud, I thought I needed to be driving a Jeep.
But, so, this girl was so loud without a microphone that us on stage, could hear her.
Wait a minute. No. Why don't we tell them the story about when we went to a concert at Thompson Bowling Arena and the guy got on stage?
Yes, hold on a second. But anyway, so during sound check, we could hear her. And we could actually base our instruments off of her voice because that's how loud the monitors were. She just turned around and was facing us, just singing. No microphone, just singing. And we could hear her well enough that we knew that that's how loud she was going to be coming out of the monitors. Turns out we was right. That's incredible.
So we went to a Winter Jam
Yes.
Winter Jam concert, and the guy, he was a Christian guy that had been on American Idol.
The guy with the dreads, I don't remember his name.
And he got on stage, and he had just an acoustic guitar and him.
And he was singing
Hallelujah. And he was singing Hallelujah. He just happened to be singing it in the same key that I sing it in.
Oh my God, what a coincidence.
What a coincidence. So that means I'm really loud. Okay, so we're in a freaking auditorium. People are singing.
Now, maybe he's about a good half a football field away from us. Mm-hmm. At least.
I start singing with him.
But he's about
He took his ear monitors out and looked over at me and watched me. And, like, me and him were, like, singing. Like, you could hear me in the auditorium. I'm loud. This is my normal talking voice.
Imagine going to a concert you really wanted to go to for about 4 months, right? And your wife is singing so loud you can't hear most of the music.
I wasn't that loud.
You were pretty loud.
Be dramatic.
You were pretty loud. So loud that he could hear it through his in-ear monitors.
That's true.
He had the music in his ear, and you were still getting over it.
I talk loud. I whisper loud. I breathe loud. I sing loud. I exist loud.
Right,
I'm
right.
just loud.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Yeah.
So anyway. So Dana followed me around over there for us to look to see if we could see Doug and Stacy, but they were already gone.
Jason
so we were like,
that's it.
yes, that's it.
He was really good. Honestly, I liked him.
Yeah.
He was really good.
So we were like sitting in front of the
cool.
thing taking pictures of the sign, and I was like, I guess they've left. So I thought, all right, I'm not going to see them again. They're going to like stay off. And no, I ended up talking to Doug and Stacy probably once.
Maybe she'll get hired as a background singer.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it'll be cheap because she won't have to use the PA.
Be a jerk. So anyway, I ended up talking to him like 10 or 15 times. I kept seeing him. And then Stacy was like, I need to talk to you later. And I was like, okay.
Hurry it there.
I was trying so hard. Like, I was trying so hard to hide my stupid awkwardness. I was like...
Talk to me later. Okay,
Cool.
okay, whatever you say.
I was like, okay.
Whatever you say. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. All right, I'll find you, okay?
Hurry it there.
And like toward the end of the evening, like I finally got to talk to Stacy, and she was so sweet. When we had been on Southern Mamas together, and she had talked to me, I told her about me having ulcerative colitis. Like she never stopped thinking about it. She told me, she was like, I never stopped thinking about it. Like I know what could heal you, and so she kind of gave me like a little regimen.
I don't even think I said 2 words to him.
Really?
I don't even think I even said hi. I shook his hand because
I totally forgot to take pictures with them. Like I took pictures with everybody. But I did not take pictures with Doug and Stacy. I talked to him like 10 times.
He was standing there talking to her, and I just walked by and I was like, hey, babe. And he went. And I was like, hey, how's it going, man? That was it. And I was like, oh, there's John. Hey, you doing that like, you want to get cold bird?
All he was worried about was him and John on their freaking walkie-talkies and the freaking cornbread. That's all they talked about all weekend long. Cornbread. And I was just like, oh my God. Drove me nuts. I just came by and my mom had... Yeah, your mom had ulcerative colitis. Yeah, see, and Stacy was like, listen, try bone broth. Chicken bone broth. Like, do it. You won't eat that cornbread. Sasquatch. Doug gave out good hugs that day. I don't think he hugged me. He did hand me he did hand me one of his calendars and told me not to say he didn't give me something like that or something like that. And I took it and I was like, still ain't a shout out and still ain't Homestead homie. I don't get up at 6 a.m. to watch your video every freaking morning. But what's funny is like the day they posted a video like at a random time. And I was like, first, your random times ain't gonna trick me. He thought that was funny, but I'm crazy about doing that. I like to do that first on people's videos. I have no life. Listen, I'm a stay-at-home mom. I have no life. But I had a good time. Conference was a blast.
I think
Can't
so.
wait to do it next
To tell
year.
you the God's honest truth, my favorite... Okay, let's do this.
I'm going to try hard not to cry. Wait a minute. I think Amy cried, too. I think Amy told me she cried.
Over what?
When we left. Everybody was leaving and the conference was over.
Did you guys see that?
When we left. Amy was sad, too. I was sad. I cried for hours. You know what made me stop crying? We stopped in Roanoke.
Wait, listen. Burke's out.
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
Oh, she's pleading the fifth on him.
Yeah. I finally stopped crying when we stopped in Roanoke at some Mexican restaurant. I ate a chicken chimichanga and I felt
on
better
YouTube.
after
I
that.
don't think it's ever on Instagram or Twitter. I don't think you're ever first on those.
I cried when I got home and my wife was still there. Tim was hilarious.
That's great.
At one point, I was supposed to
it.
be like the microphone person for the the main Q&A. Me and Tommy Alderman worked both sides of the thing. I had to go to the bathroom.
That was the first, the first thing with Doug.
No, right, and then the Q&A. Tommy worked one side, I worked the other.
No, I took your spot for a while because I'm a good husband. And they were like, go to the left side, you go to the right side. And I was like, whoa, which side is which?
So I had to go to the bathroom. My shoes, like, I was just like, I'm just going to have to pee my pants because I'm not walking back up that hill in these friggin' shoes. And I was like, and I've only got 2 minutes before they start. And Tim was like, I'll take you. So I rode. I was like, Tim, please take me to the potty. So he drove me up there. God love him. He drove me up there and then had to sit there waiting for me to go to the bathroom. So I go to get into the women's bathroom and there's a literal line. And then I was just like, And so I was like, okay, I'm going to go to the dude's bathroom. Like, I have no shame. I have no shame. It just means that our stream is not working as good. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to go to the dude's bathroom. I don't care. I've got to pee. I've got 2 minutes. Like, I've got to hurry. I go in there and I like peek my head around and it's like open urinals all the way through. And I was just like, I'm not really trying to see no body parts today. So I left and went out and used a porta potty and then ran back, jumped in and like he zoomed me. He got me there right on time.
Yeah. I actually got you there early. I mean, you were just sitting there talking to people before it actually started kicking off.
Tim saved the conference. It's buffering. Yeah. Okay, so it is buffering, so you guys may or may not see this later on. So I love you guys. Guess what? I'm going to go to bed. So later. See you later. Love you, bye. You want the t-shirts? Just order them. Love you, bye.